ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Very happy new year to all of you. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೊಸ ವರ್ಷದ ಹಾರ್ದಿಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. I have stayed out of all the social media for quite some time. I had to reorganize and restructure myself. I guess I face the same challenges and same problems each and every one of us, every one of you have faced for the last 1.5 years. Now I'm finally reorganized and restructured myself. It's a new phase of life. To 2022, it's definitely going to be, something big in each and every one of our lives for sure, because I can sense it. I just wanted to take some time off. Wish you guys all a very, very happy new year. I hope all your unfulfilled tasks, desires and wishes come true, and I hope you shine as bright as ever you have imagined. And as you know, I've been sharing a lot of content on YouTube because that's the only way I can actually share everything that I've learned in the past decade. So now I'm going one step ahead, and I've documented hundreds and hundreds of videos. The last 1 year, I'm going to be sharing everything. And to start the new year, I am going to be sharing with you the first video. It's a meditation practice, what we call as antarmauna, what's called as inner silence in English. It's a journey to silence your mind and dive deep within yourself and connect to your inner silence. So I hope you like this practice, and it's about 30 minutes. If you're comfortable, be seated in the comfortable seated position. If you don't feel like, and if you start experiencing too much of pain in the back or the shoulders, if you can't sit for a longer duration, you can just lie down on your back, flat on the mat or on the floor, whichever is comfortable. So let's start the 2022, our first video that I'll be uploading in 2022 with this practice of inner silence, a journey towards inner silence. Let's get started with the practice. Sit in a comfortable posture. Let the hands be on the knees. Close your eyes. Relax all the facial muscles. Slow down the breath. Let the eyelids be gently closed. Make sure there's no wrinkle in any of the facial muscles. Try to keep the chest lifted up. Drop the shoulders down. Slow down the breath. Sit in a comfortable meditative posture with the legs crossed. Rest the palms on the kneecaps. If you're not comfortable in a sitting position, you can lie down on your back. To make sure you keep your back straight throughout the practice, you can use a pillow under the buttocks just to make sure the spine is erect throughout the practice. Relax the shoulders. Let the eyelids be gently closed. Relax all the facial muscles. I'm going to guide you through the practice of antarmauna, inner silence. Try not to analyze. Just go along with my instructions. Just become aware of where you are and listen to my instructions and go along with the practice. The journey you're going to take today for the next couple of minutes, it's going to help you to touch and feel the silence that is there inside of you. It'll help you to purify and free yourself from all kinds of disturbances in the form of thoughts or emotions. Make sure none of the facial muscles are tightened. Relax the forehead. Let the eyelids be gently closed. Relax the cheeks. Try not to fight any kind of undesirable thoughts that you'll be getting in the process. Just observe and let go. Do not try to concentrate. Just be silent and be a witness to all kinds of thoughts. Just become aware of the part of the mind which you are fighting against. And be an impartial witness to all the functions of the mind. Observe the part of the mind which thinks and the part which rejects the thought. Throughout the day, your mind has been completely externalized. You've been hearing and seeing things that are going on outside. Now it's time to feel, observe, see, and hear what's going on inside. This practice will help you turn inwards and help you develop self-awareness and connect to the silence within. Let any kinds of memories of fear, hatred come up. Just observe them. Try not to confront. Let any kinds of thoughts come up. Do not say no to them. Try not to fight against them. Let all the thoughts that are suppressed in the subconscious mind come right up and breathe it out and let go of it. For the next couple of minutes, try not to think of anything else. Forget about the body. Forget about your name. Forget about where you are and who you are. And just try to be in the present. Remember, it's quite natural to have a lot of disturbed thoughts. Accept and just go along with the practice. Because by time, any kinds of disturbances that are there, it starts to become weak, and this will help you to feel motivated, strong, and empowered. With the eyes closed, become aware of the whole body. Without moving, keeping the entire body and the mind still. Experience the sensation of touch. With, with keeping the entire body still, activate this sensation of experiencing the sensation of touch. Without moving, experience the sensation of touch. Become aware of all parts of body that are in contact with the floor. Become aware of all the point of contact between the clothing and your skin. Move your awareness towards the sensation of touch. Become aware of the position of the hands. Become aware of different parts of the thighs and the buttocks that are in contact with the mat. Become aware of the entire seated position. Become aware of where you are. Now become aware of the outside environment. Become aware of all the external sounds. Listen to any kind of external sounds that are there, but with detached awareness. Try not to judge, try not to analyze, or try not to think about the sounds. Just listen to the sounds. Focus your attention on the most prominent sound or the noise that are there around you. But let that not affect you. Just observe it. And slowly let go of it. Now start moving your awareness towards your breath. Fix your whole attention on the flow of the breath. Observe the breath. Observe the sensation of touch on the inner walls of the nostril as you breathe in, and the expansion of the chest as you breathe in, and the contraction of the chest as you breathe out. Let all the awareness be on the breathing process. Feel the entire body and the mind being energized as you inhale. The incoming breath energizes the body and the mind, and the outgoing breath relaxes the body and the mind. If there are too many thoughts or disturbances, try to breathe out, exhale and let go. Let go of all the thoughts and disturbances. Use your breath to free yourself from all kinds of hurdles that are in the form of thoughts which is obstructing you to reach the inner silence. Exhale and release. Continue with this process of breath awareness. Forget about everything else. Forget about the body, forget about your name, forget about where you are. Let the complete awareness be on the breathing process. Just observe the breath, and with each exhalation, try to let go of all kinds of attachments, all kinds of emotions. And finally, try to detach and disengage yourself from your own self. Relax and let go. Completely internalize your mind towards the flow of breath. Let all the awareness be moved towards the breathing process. Let there be complete awareness of where you are. Let there be a complete awareness of how the breathing flows. Now slowly start moving your awareness from the breath towards the thoughts. Become aware of each and every thought that's there right now in you. Observe the thought process. It may be figures, it may be faces of people whom you love or hate. Let them come. Let each and every kind of thoughts that are in the form of frustration or hatred or love or anger come out. Just be a witness and let go. If someone you love suddenly comes before your mind and you start developing the fantasy, this means that you're attracted to that thought. And attachment to the thought produces more thoughts, and it creates further impressions within your consciousness. Just let go of it. Do not try to interfere. Allow your mind to think anything it wishes, but remain as a witness. Try to be detached, uninfluenced observer of thoughts. Open the door to your conscious mind so that you look inside and remove all the useless mental thoughts that are accumulated over there for ages together. Let all these thoughts out. Breathe out and let go of it. Try not to hold on to anything. Free yourself from all kinds of disturbances. Once the thoughts starts to subside, slowly start becoming aware of the Chidakasha, the dark screen in front of your closed eyes. Once the thoughts start to subside, you'll start experiencing an ocean of calmness and silence within. And once all the fears and anger has been subsided, you'll become aware of the Chidakasha, what we call as the screen of the mind in front of the closed eyes. This is the screen on which it is possible to see all of your subconscious visions. Become aware of this. If there are no visions, just continue to maintain your awareness on the black screen in front of the closed eyes and return your awareness to the thought process. Just observe this void state within. Observe this state of thoughtlessness. Take a deep breath in and then slowly breathe out. If you feel a wave of uncontrolled thoughts and emotions rushing and coming out of you, bring the awareness back towards the breath. Slow down the breath and then go back to the practice. Just try to maintain a constant state of awareness of the Chidakasha, the dark screen in front of the closed eyes. Try to free yourself from all kinds of disturbances. Now slowly move your focus of attention to any one particular thought or emotion that has been dominant for the last couple of minutes. Just become aware of it. Maintain this thought for some time. You can choose any thought you wish. Don't waste your time with inconsequential thoughts that are unlikely to stir up an emotionally charged thoughts. Just choose any thought. The more unpleasant, the better. Just focus your attention and then completely let go of it. Try to inculcate this habit of creating a thought and disposing it off. Try to gain the mastery over creation and disposal of the thoughts at will. Let any kind of thoughts or emotions arise. Just become aware of it. Try not to be affected by it, and then let go of it as if it never existed. Try not to intentionally create thoughts. Just become aware of whatever is coming. Continue to follow. And let go. By continuously practicing this, you'll reach a stage where there's absolutely no disturbances in the form of thoughts or emotions. Observe this state. This is the first stage of experiencing the inner silence. By disengaging and disconnecting yourself from all the external disturbances and the inner noises. Let all the thoughts arise spontaneously. Don't try to create. Just watch and let go. Be aware of the continuous flow of thoughts. Some will be expressed in the form of vision. Just try to remain detached. Try to maintain a constant state of awareness of the Chidakasha, the black screen in front of the closed eyes. If the thoughts or the emotions still continue to persist, start projecting these thoughts and emotions in the form of visions onto the black screen, the Chidakasha, and watch them as they fade into the darkness. Let go of any kind of inhibitions. Let go of all the disturbing thoughts one by one. Let go of all the anger, frustration, hatred, and watch them and smile at yourself as you make these emotions disappear into the darkness forever. Let go. You would have had one or the other kind of experiences in the past, or even at present, or even today, or even just a few minutes before you got started. Just try to let go and make it disappear into the darkness forever. Take a resolve that you will keep your mind free of all these unwanted thoughts. Affirmations of keeping the mind healthy is the greatest gift that you can give yourself. Take a resolution, take a resolve that you're not going to let any kind of disturbances affect this peaceful inner silence that you seek. Whatever disturbances that you experience in the form of thoughts or emotions or anger or frustration or hatred, let all these disappear into the darkness. They do not belong to you. Let go of all these thoughts and let these thoughts disappear into the darkness forever. Keep in mind to practice this every single day. And try to observe the state of thoughtlessness that you are reaching right now. As I said in the very beginning, try not to think about anything else. Forget about you being a mother, forget about you being a working professional, forget you even having a body and a name. Forget about everything. Just be in this state of thoughtlessness. And just be present. Surrender, accept. Surrender and accept who you are, where you are. Develop gratitude towards yourself. Be thankful to who you are. Be thankful to what you have. Bow down to yourself on the inside. Make peace with the silence you seek. Accept the limitations that you have. Accept the problems that you're facing and take a resolve that you're going to come up with a solution to overcome that. Surrender to your own self. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly breathe out and tell yourself that you're surrendering to your own self. Invoke the sensation of bowing down to your own self with a lot of gratitude. Once again, take a deep breath in. Exhale and surrender to your own self. One last round. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, accept, and surrender to your own self. Now try not to disturb the silence. Try to observe, feel whatever has happened in the last couple of minutes. Become aware of the lightness in the body and the mind. Become aware of the sensation of empowerment. Become aware of the state of thoughtlessness. And take a resolve that you're going to maintain this state of mind and the body each and every day of your life. Take a resolve that you're going to touch the inner silence. Each day you wake up, take a resolve that you'll touch the inner silence every time you close your eyes before you end the day. Take a resolve that you're not going to let any of the external factors disturb your inner state of silence, irrespective of whatever the situation, the circumstances are. Take a resolve that you're going to stay strong. Take a resolve you're going to stay healthy. And take a resolve that you're going to stay young forever. With a gentle smile on the face, slowly join the palms, lean forward and surrender to yourself. Surrender to Mother Earth. Invoke the sensation of gratitude within.